is going on? Oh, yo, Mercury goes into retrograde starting on Thursday. But let me tell you, ever since yesterday, I've been having such major technical difficulties like crazy. So it wasn't showing, it showed that I was live, but it wasn't showing the view count or the like count or the tip count. It wasn't showing it. So I'm like, did YouTube change something or what? But no, now it showed up. So that was really weird. Anyway. Hi, sirs. I should do a poll. Hi, River Blade Power. I should do a poll. What should the poll be? Do you have any ideas for what I should have the poll be? By the way, this is an easy screen cleaning wipe container. Yeah, well, I haven't figured out what it is that happened. Is that the flag? I don't remember. Is that the flag for Guatemala? River Plate. But I don't know why exactly YouTube went down. Was it last weekend? Not this past weekend, but the weekend before, or something like that. Last week. Apparently there's a reason for it, but I don't know. I haven't seen. There was like a short video that showed up, but I keep forgetting to watch it. Now it's not being recommended to me anymore. Life goes on. Kat, do you like R&B music? Hey, Ogre Murphy. 𝒂𝒃𝒆 space 𝒂𝒃𝒆𝒅. I don't know if you saw who I posted on the music channel on Discord. Please look up Sasha Keeble. They're British Columbian. Sasha, Sasha. Keeble is Keable. It is so good. I've only been listening to their most recent album. I do this thing on Instagram where, like, you know, you can choose a song of the day or whatever. I do that every night before I go to bed. Unless if I forget, which typically I don't because I get excited to do that. Usually what I do, I type in a random word and I'll click on like songs that contain that word or something similar, and I'll listen to it, and then if it's good enough, I'll like put it on as my anthem for the day or whatever. And I find really good music that way as well. Sasha Keeble, the first song I heard from them was Heal Something from their most recent album. It's the last song on Act 2 is the name of the album. Act 2. Act, Roman numerals 2. And they are queer. And their lyrics reflect that. And the music is also just so good. But their song, Act Right, is stuck in my head. Act Right. It's so good, please. I beg. So I need somebody in my orbit to also listen to Sasha Keeble. I never like recommend music much, unless if it's Maggie Lindemann, my OG. But like, it is so good. I don't listen to music much nowadays, but I've been listening to Sasha Keeble. I'm trying to get my mom to listen to her, but she's not. I don't think she's done it yet. Something Olympics related. Yeah, I could ask. That's a good one. I'll ask if people are watching the Winter. I'm not, because Israel's there. I was going to. I love sports, but now I'm not watching because of Israel being there. So I am boycotting. Are you watching the Winter Olympics? recently, 6 months ago, she was on NPR, Tiny Desk concert. I don't usually watch those. I haven't watched that one yet, but I need to. Oh my god, she's so good. And then no, let's make that smaller. But yeah, Sasha Cable, somebody here. But especially, again, if you like R&B, Sasha Cable, even if it's just one of her songs, I recommend Act Right from Act 2, the album. Yeah, see, that's like that. I relate to that. I don't listen to music. I only listen to music when I shave. But I haven't been shaving my legs because I'm like, I'm just gonna wait until it's warmer out. Because I get ingrown hairs bad, and the razors I use are really cheap, and so they hurt. And so I always like hate shaving. So I'm like, I'll just wait until it's warmer out. So then I don't listen to music really, unless sometimes at night or sometimes, or like I'll listen to the song I put on Instagram. Or if I'm doing dishes, sometimes I will. So that's how you know it's good. I don't listen to music, but I was listening to that now. I made sure to listen to all the music. Does this sound okay? Is it too scratchy? Corrupt. It's so hard to not do tapping when my nails are long like this. Hi Bubbles, the Boba. Hi Vegas. But inevitably when I'm doing certain scratching stuff like this, it's like I'm tapping in a way. Thank you, Corrupt. This doesn't make does it take for you to do it yourself at home? Hey Kodak. Thank you, Kimmy. Hello, Hector. I'm gonna trim my nails after this, by the way, because they're so long right now. Okay, let's go to a different part. First, let me move this a little bit forward. Okay, let's think of. I could scratch on this. This also. This is animals and wildlife. Themed after the Himalayan mountains. I have other tattoos as well. I have some on this arm. This is my last one I got. It's Scrump from Lilo and Stitch. It didn't really heal the best. They tried putting a lot of white in it, but the white just fades. I don't know. Also, I'm pretty sure I have an allergic reaction to white ink, so my body just like rejects it. But yeah, this one did not heal good at all. But that's okay. I got this last year too. Momo, the ghosts from the Mario game. But yeah, and then I have my favorite one. I have quite a few favorites. I can't show you it in full, but I have one right here. And I have on my left leg. I have quite a few. I have one on my back and one on my neck as well. I'm trying to think. I have pants on so I can't see. I forget what tattoos I have. I need to look at my tattoos more. I need to appreciate. Wait, one sec. I need to look at my leg tattoo. Yeah. My favorite tattoo I have is it's a pair of like, I forget what kind of heels they're called, but they're like kitten heels or something. Not kitten heels. I don't remember what they're called. They're like sandal heels, and they're right here. But yeah. Am I a lesbian? No, I'm bisexual. Nice try. Totally does not look like I have tattoos. Yeah, I get told that. Here, I'll be able to show you my one I have on the back of my neck. Once it's warmer out, I'll be able to not wear sweatshirts so that people will be able to see them better. Okay. I hope I'm in frame. Here's the back of my neck. Oh, my sweatshirt wasn't covering it. Oh, also, I don't know what I'm able to show. YouTube, this is okay, but I have dragonfly right here. But yeah, I have quite a few tattoos. I have around 30-ish. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done one. What the heck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. Low IQ Turk. Get out of here. I'm promoting that, by the way. I'm not promoting, I'm reporting it, by the way. Jesus Christ. Me having tattoos is no reason for you to overly sexualize them like that. Be so for real. No, you're not sorry. You're not. Like, be so for real. Thank you, Gerd Gang. The leg ones don't hurt me at all. I fall asleep. I think I've fallen asleep for all of them, like during them, even though I try not to. I'm really good with getting tattooed though. The chest one here didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. piercings? No. My sister got her ears pierced when we shortly after we joined club swimming. And she got an ear infection really bad. Because you're not supposed to get a piercing and then swim. For a while after. What is it, 6 to 8 weeks now? Something. And so I was a swimmer. So I'm like, I don't want to get infected. And now I just wouldn't because I think it would get in the way. I think it would be a sensory thing for me. I'm just not interested in getting piercings. I think it's cool when other people have them. Yeah, well, the rib ones also, my ribs stick out quite a bit, so whenever I get rib tattoos, I know that's gonna hurt. But yeah, no piercings. I don't plan on ever getting piercings. It's just not really my thing. I'd rather get just tattoos. I'm gonna put this, maybe I'll do a little bit longer on this, but then I'll have to put away. Just a little bit longer on this one. I only have one tattoo scheduled for this year as of right now. And it's a Pegasus, and it's big. It'll be on my left thigh. I'm trying to get all my left thigh filled in. I'll only have a little bit left to go after I get that tattoo. Legs require a lot of tattooing because they're bigger. Bethany, gotta just relax, it'll help you relax, it's all good. I actually listen to ASMR in the morning. It helps me not be overstimulated and anxious for the day. Thank you, Smeeve. Yeah. Do not flush. Does anybody here listen to or watch 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒄, the comedian? I like his podcast with his co-host Russell Daniels. They release episodes on Tuesdays mornings, and so I started listening when I was eating breakfast too. The most recent one that was uploaded today with Grace Ryder. That's how you say her last name. Ryder. R-E-I-T-E-R. This is her third time on. I love it when she's on. I've been binge watching their stuff. By there, I mean 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒄. I know Grace Ryder uploaded a video on her channel a few months back about, it was the Hunger Games, a parody. It has over 10 million views. I need to watch it. It's over 40 minutes long though. That's good to hear. You love good podcasts. Yeah, I love podcasts, but I can't just listen. I have to be able to watch them, or else I can't interpret what they're saying. I get distracted. Helps you feel grounded in the mornings. That's good. Yeah, I'm the same way. Usually when I say that, people are like, okay. sounds good. When's the last time you made a pork shoulder? The video recording. Like, even if they aren't doing anything crazy, usually they're not. It's just I like seeing people's facial expressions too. I'm a very visual person. So it's like when you text somebody, you don't know exactly what they mean because you aren't able to. They say like 90 or 95% of language is nonverbal. It's like how you express it, how you interpret the visuals, like the visual cues. So I like seeing people's reactions and people's expressions and their movements when they're speaking. Yeah, I've heard that they boost videos more than 10 minutes. More than 20 minutes wouldn't surprise me. It's because commentary videos do so well on the platform, so they push them out more. And so then those are the ones that get video advertisements, so that also helps me. Or ads, but also like sponsorships. So then everything helps YouTube monetarily when people do the longer commentary videos. It's weird though, because I feel like my lo-fi 10-minute ASMR videos get pushed out more to people as opposed to my 30-minute videos. Or maybe my people just prefer my shorter videos or my lo-fi videos. I don't know. Yeah, I was always like, I hated beef. I'm vegan, for those of you who don't know. I didn't really like beef at all. Whenever I went out to places to eat, I would always usually get like chicken stuff, not just chicken tenders, but like chicken-based meals. Every once in a while, steak if I went to Texas Roadhouse, but steak does come from a cow, though, right? Anyway, so steak is technically beef, right? I don't know how it all works. I'm not an agricultural or farm science person. Okay, so, low IQ, if you keep asking questions like that, I'm gonna keep reporting them. So if you want to have your account suspended, then be my guest. Stop being inappropriate. Stop asking those questions. But I never really liked a turkey anyway. But pork, I liked shredded pork. I liked the pork stuff too. I didn't have pork very often. I liked bacon fine, but more so like shredded pork. I liked that when I could have it. I live in the United States. for going anywhere, so I don't know where I'd wear them. Also, I think starting last year in the summer, I started wearing more, pants, because I also, when I like get up and walk around, I don't want to like flash y'all. So then I have to, that's why I wear pants on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. In the summer I did, at least. Yeah, I live in Minnesota. Originally I'm from North Dakota, now I live in Minnesota, so just one state over to the right. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this over on the table, you'll see me. But these are my one of my favorite pants. I like them. It's like I'm in the sewer. Me scavenging around. Purge your old closet around. See, that's where I'm kind of at that now. I still like my clothes, but there's a lot. Like I don't know if you saw it yet, but I haven't gotten clothes in a while, so I got 2 new dresses on Depop, because I only ever plan to like thrift clothes from now on, because I don't need to buy new clothes. So I used Depop and I got some 2 cute dresses that are very Y2K. One of them's Y2K, one of them's like more goth grunge, I guess, but I'm excited to wear them. But I have clothes that they're still nice, but I like having like cool stuff to wear. I have such bland clothes. At least I used to. I mean, obviously my pants are pretty cool, but sorry, my glasses. See, this is why I hate cleaning my glasses, because then I get smudge stains. Let's clean over here so I can see the smudges in the sunlight. I just cleaned my glasses before I went in the shower this morning. I've been trying to clean them more often, but then it just makes me mad because of the smudges. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I have cool stuff, but that's the thing too. I have cool clothes, but the clothes that I have that are cool, a lot of times you can't just wear like to the grocery store, or it's like kind of revealing in a way where it's like I live in an area that is not super expressive in their clothing, let's just say. Like people are more like I don't want to explain it. I mean conservative, but it's also like what do you say, modern? Like they don't show skin, so I like to, but I can't really do that around here. Thank you, Gert Gang. Modest, yeah. Wait, I said modern, didn't I? Yeah, I'm like the word is somewhere there. Thank you. But yeah, I like my cow slippers. I had my mom get them for me as part of my Christmas gift, because when I walk around, I always have holes in the bottom of my feet. So when I walk like around, you can see the holes in the bottom of my feet, and I'm like, I don't need the feet monster people on here to see my feet, so I'll wear slippers. They're only like $10. Utah, oh, that's like that's, yeah. Do you live, I guess, never mind. I was gonna ask like if you live in Salt Lake City, but you don't have to answer that, because Salt Lake City is pretty woke and cool. St. George, or what is it? The fork. Fork something. What is it called? Fork. Something fork. Fork something. Fork. How many times can I say fork? Fork. I'm trying to like remember what it is. Something fork. Lehigh is like a name, but isn't Lehigh also a name in Utah of a town? 30 minutes away. I gotcha. Oh yeah. Are you Mormon? Wait, where? You live in Lehigh? Is that where? Oh, okay. I got it right. I watch a lot of Alyssa Grenfell. Or I watch every week. She posts on Fridays. And she posted she posted this past Friday her interview with David Archuleta. But she does ex-Mormon content. She was very Mormon, was raised Mormon. Her, like, ancestors are some of the first members to join Mormonism. Same with her partner, I believe. Like, very long history in central to southern Utah. Yeah, but I'm not Mormon. I literally know more about Mormonism than I do about any other, like, Christian-based faith. If even it's debatable if Mormonism is that, but it was as a kid. But there's so many non-Utahns, so Mormonism's kind of nice. I gotcha. Yeah. Wait, but you're not Mormon though, right? I don't want to offend you, but the doctrine is bonkers. But I only know a little bit about Jehovah's Witnesses. That's even crazier. If anybody looks up Jehovah's Witnesses, like videos, like brief explanations, you can't even wrap your head around it. It is insanity. Like jumping through so many hoops just so you can get into Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons both like are known to go door to door and try to convert you on their missions and whatnot. Well, that's for Mormons on their missions. Jehovah's Witnesses just like do that in general, I guess. But I wish I were talking about Mormonism and Jehovah's Witnesses. and Utah. But anyway, Alyssa Grenfell grew up. She was born in Utah, but then she grew up in Montana, and then Texas, and then is it Kentucky or West Virginia? Then I think it's Kentucky, and then she moved to. Now as an adult, she lives, and then as an adult, when she left Mormonism, they moved to New York City, and then now they live in San Antonio, Texas. And she only lives 10 minutes away from somebody else. Or maybe they both live in Austin now. She used to live in San Antonio. I think she might live in Austin now. Because now she only lives 10 minutes away from Cults to Consciousness, who interviews people who used to be in cults and the likes in similar situations. They live 10 minutes from each other, so they've collabed recently. But they've collabed before, like virtually, but also in person, because now they live by each other. Best of luck door dashing. How funny. I don't really love to work comedian. Really? See, we always passed by. There's where I would drive by certain areas in Fargo, North Dakota. There was a church that's a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I never knew what that was. I'm like, I've never heard of that. I didn't know that was Mormonism. I didn't know anything about Mormonism. I don't know for sure if there was anybody who I went to school with who was Mormon. There was this girl who was super religious, and she looked like she would be Mormon. She acted Mormon, but I don't know if she was a Mormon. She would always call herself a Christian. I feel like she was further. I feel like there was no way she was just like an everyday Christian. I had my best friends in high school were Indian, and one of her down her throat. It's like, she didn't even know if my friend, it was just because my friend had brown skin. She just assumed that she was not Christian. Which is true, but she just like, she didn't even ever, she never even asked if, like, what her faith was. She's just like, hey, whatever faith you are, you can't be that. You have to be my faith. You have to read the Bible. And there was one time, I think, I may have even been there, unless if I'm making this up. Like, she started crying, because she's like, this person to my friend, she's like, I want for you to be saved. I don't want for you to go to hell. It's like, we're in class. Or like, we were in school. I don't remember if it was in class. But it was in the school. She's like, I don't want for you to die. And every time when she had, when we had like time to read or do whatever in class, like work on homework, she would read her Bible. It was bonkers. I grew up always going to church. Like, my mom would have us go to church, but I was baptized Lutheran, and later we went to like a Protestant church mainly. It never seeped into my brain. I could never, that's why I say I know more about Mormonism and even Jehovah's Witnesses than I do about Christianity. I don't know anything, because they went in one ear out the other. I would try. I would actually even try. I'm like, this just does not, and when I would try, I'm like, this does not resonate with me. It does not make sense. I don't believe this is true. I'm sorry if any of y'all are like Christian or anything, but like, all the churches, we went to so many churches before we would like settle down into one, and whenever they would preach or like say sermons, I'm like, this does not feel correct. This does not feel correct. And I've said this before. Part of it is because they would say like a part of scripture, like a quote of scripture, and then they would usually, at my Protestant church, they would make a large pause, and I'd be like, oh, this is what they meant by that, and then he'd say something the complete opposite. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, sorry, I have an eyelash on my freaking eye. I'm not crying. Or something. So I'm like, how the heck does this make sense? I'm like, anybody can say anything with these. Anybody can make up any sort of story for what they think that this message means. Back for the Thursday stream. Sounds good, Fishhead. See you later. Your BFF now is Nick, so I was just out there seeing her at night. Yeah, you tell me about that. Parents sent me to Catholic school for all but my last few years of school. Luckily, we weren't religious. It was fine. I just went. No emotion. Did you just go because it was like for good schooling? Is that why you went? Like, you know, you hear about people going to private colleges, or even BYU in Utah or Idaho, and they're not even, it's literally Mormon. The principles of the school and the rules you have to follow are based in the Mormon doctrine. So it's mainly Mormons who go, but there's even a select few people who go who aren't Mormon, like less than 1%, but they still have to like participate in the rules and in like Mormon, go to Mormon church. Sorry y'all, there's like oh my god. It's like in the back of my eye or something, because now it feels like it's not even there anymore. Anyway, I'll just keep scratching at this. But yeah, I feel like I don't know for sure if I ever saw anybody like personally that I knew who was Mormon who went to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I mean, I literally, like, if you told me what's something you were taught that you remember from going to school, and we would go on Wednesdays too for the teenagers, and also Sunday school when I was younger, and Adam and Eve ate an apple that the snake told her to eat, but God or whatever told her not to. Told her and Adam. I don't know where Adam is in that equation, but apparently Eve ate the apple. And then humans could no longer live to infinity. And we had to deal with hardships for life. That's all. I literally don't know anything. Oh, after Jesus died, he resurrected on the third day, which is Easter, right? Easter Sunday. And people saw his apparition. It's like debated. Some people say it was actually him. Some people, like, he is risen. Some people say it was like a ghostly apparition. But they saw him, like, was he just walking around or was he talking to people? Even though it was the rock moved. I don't even know if the rock was moved. But, missing his face. I knew that he would allegedly wash people's feet, just like, because that was the thing back in the day, was washing feet, I guess. He would also like wash people's feet, and he walked on water. Let's see, is there anything else I know? I don't even, like, what are the names of the disciples? Or is it apostles? What's the difference between a disciple and an apostle? 12 apostles, 12 disciples, isn't it both the same thing? Thank you, Ramondas Gayberries. What do you mean in private school? When I was 15, I finally pushed back and I was to school to public school. I'm from BC in Canada, okay? I have a lot of, like, on my dad's side specifically, there's a lot of, I'm French Canadian on my dad's side. So the Quebec area, we also have people in the Vancouver area and like, what is it, Nova Scotia, but BC, British Columbia. That's not Quebec though, is it? What is British Columbia, like Toronto? I am so sorry, but I have some long lost ancestors, or like far removed ancestors in Canada. Mary Magdalene. See, I believe the theory that Mary Magdalene was either his mistress or his wife, and that they allegedly had at least one kid together. Like, if you're talking about historically, y'all, I have not read many books. I read the Da Vinci Code, and I'm like, this is my type of stuff. Like, historical, like, it relates to history, and it's like conspiracy theory, but it doesn't have to be taken so seriously if you don't want it to be. It's like, also, is it conspiracy or is it actually true? I love that kind of stuff. Like, I remember watching National Treasure when I was younger, and I loved it. Vancouver, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so like, I've been doing ancestry research lately, and so I've seen that there's been like a few people on my dad's side who were from Vancouver before they moved here, or before their kids moved into the United States. Most of them lived in Quebec though, because that was the big thing, is that area was French occupied. I don't know if it was all of Canada that was French occupied, but the French mainly came to occupy Quebec. Vancouver is where that one guy from Heated Rivalry is from. That's where 𝐴𝒔𝒅 is from too, is the Vancouver area. I'd love to visit. Excuse me, I'd love to visit one day. I've been only through Canada, like driven through Canada to get to Winnipeg from Fargo. I've been on Canada Day before. I know Canada Day is like a celebration of a week, but then the final day is like Canada Day, which is July 1st, right? We were there because the day prior, we had a 𝒂𝒃𝒆𝒄𝒒 concert that we went to. I'm American. I'm French Canadian, like, ancestrally. On my dad's side, and then on my mom's side, we are Germans from Russian as well as English. There's quite a few people on my dad's side who are Scottish as well. Or I'm going to say Welsh. Welsh and Irish and Scottish. My breakdown on 23andMe before I deleted all my information from there because they were going out of business, so I didn't want my dad to be late. I am predominantly French and German, which makes sense. French on my dad's side, German on my mom's side. But through both sides, they have people who are from, like, Sweden. Like, my mom's grandpa came from Sweden to America. And there's, like, a long line on my dad's side, too. But it says I'm only 4% Swedish. I'm like, people ask me if I am Scandinavian. I'm like, apparently I'm only 4% blood-wise. So, Winnipeg isn't the best place. Apparently, what is it? Manitoba is like the south of Canada, like the south of the US, what we call the south, politically and societally or socially, is how Manitoba apparently is in Canada, right? That's what I've heard. Whenever we've been to Winnipeg, the downtown area, when I went, was very rundown. It was just